Color trends come from hundreds and thousands of places. As a color designer and trend analyst, I have to watch a lot of leading indicators. We look at the economy. We look at politics. We look at fashion. We look at television and movie stars. There's a lot of different places they come from. What makes a trend particularly strong is when the influence comes from more than one place. It's what I call the merging of trends. So, for example, we're talking about exterior trends in housing and in buildings, and there's a large influence of arts and crafts right now. And they had a tendency to be slightly darker colors. And we also have the technology now to make darker colors that withstand the test of time. We weren't able to do that in many cases in the past, so therefore we can get darker colors. Then we have certain building products that come in darker colors and have created another market. So there's three trends right there that create a trend that says to me, I can now put darker colors on exteriors, or I will be able to do it in a year or so. So that's the kind of thing when I talk about merging trends. Another one, if for example, is a big trend of the do-it-yourself shows on television. They are the best things for consumers. They have great stuff that they can take home, and they feel safe in doing it because they've seen it done. And they've discovered that paint is the cheapest, quickest way to change a room because they've seen it done on the shows. And what happened is a lot of those shows, of course, those makeover shows, they don't do them in beiges and off-whites. They do them in wow colors. In other words, they make a statement. Whether it makes a person happy or not, they've made a statement, and that's what they're trying to do. So we saw a lot of red and oranges used in some of those stories. And what came out of that is paint sales for red went way up because consumers now embraced it. They believed that it was okay. So we look at those things. We look at what our consumers look at and what they're buying. And oftentimes if I'm asked to color a product, for example, a recreation product, like I did coolers for Igloo, they were looking for something that was more fun. And I said, then we need to watch what's being sold to consumers for beachwear. What are bathing suit colors? What are the beach towels, beach balls, toys? And those are the colors we used for the product. And they did really, really well. So depending on what product it is that I color, I have to see what the demographics are, who's buying it, how much it costs, all those different things, and find out what else they're buying. We often look to fashion as our leading indicators, and most of them do start there. If a color makes it through another season, then it becomes what we call a medium-term product, and it can go into other products. So short-term colors like fashion and trendy things like accessories have the brighter colors on it, and they start the trends. Then they go to the next category to last a little longer, and it might be home furnishings like pillows and blankets and sheets and towels, things that last more than 6 months or a year or even 2 years. And even automobiles fall into that category these days because more women are buying cars than men, and because women look at color a little bit different. But cars are being bought more often. At least they were until the recession. But cars the colors are getting brighter because they're changing them in more often. They're not stuck with them for 10 or 12 or 15 years. And then we go to long-term colors, which are the colors that are things that we keep for a long, long time. Roof colors, carpeting, wood, things like that. But what happens between short-term and medium-term and long-term is the colors lose their color till they get very neutral at the end. The more you neutralize a color, the longer its lifespan. It's kind of the old story of the avocado refrigerator. And as much as I don't like to talk about avocado refrigerators, that's a good example of a trend that died and a product that didn't.